Hi ladies, my name is Lindsay Alicio and I am going to show you my application tips and how I have been applying lately. As a Jamberry Nails consultant, I have tried different methods and this is the method that I find works best for me. Not every method works best for everybody. Everybody has different nails. So without further ado, what you will need to get started is your buffer, and I like a nice mild buffer, so the Jamberry buffer does very well. Nail file, scissors, cuticle pusher, and the Jamberry cuticle pusher has a nice little rubber edge on it, so it makes it really easy, and it doesn't hurt your finger. And then you'll need either I have the Jamberry nail wipe, the nail prep. You can use alcohol, or you can use a nail polish remover on a cotton ball. And then you also need your heat source. We are using today, where I am going to use the Jamberry. This is the new Jamberry mini heater. It has a little stand. I don't have it plugged in right now. I don't have the cord there. So here's the button, and the heat comes right out of here. And honestly, it only takes a couple seconds to heat up your wrap. So it's pretty cool. And then, of course, you need your set of wraps. You probably noticed that I already have my nails done, and the reason that I'm doing this video with my nails already done is because I've had a lot of people asking me this week for my new techniques and my new video, so I'm really kind of doing this really quick so I can make sure you guys really know what you're doing when you're applying. Okay, so first thing you want to do is remove all your nail polish and give yourself a little manicure. File your nails to the shape that you like, and take your cuticle pusher and push back all your cuticles. And then you can take your buffer and buff right in there where there's that invisible cuticle, because you never want the nail wrap to be sitting on that. After you're done with that, you want to wash your hands. I like to use Dawn dish soap because it will remove any natural oils that are on your skin or on your fingertips, on your nails. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take now all the Jamberry sheets are now clear, so you can actually size it up really well. I know that the fifth one in fits my middle finger, but this is what you do. Take it like this, and I kind of just put it over my nail, and I check out, okay, does it go on either side? Is it going to be too big? Now the bottom of the French tips are clear, and that's why you can see the nail that I have, the wrap that I have on now. But you want to make sure that the wrap is just a little bit shy, a little bit short of your actual nail bed. It will fit a lot better on your nail, and if you have your wrap placed on your skin or on your cuticle or your invisible cuticle, the wrap will not stay on, so it needs to only be on your nail. So the next thing you're going to do is you want to take your wipe, your alcohol wipe, your nail polish remover, whatever it is you're using. I usually just ripple off the top and I stick my finger in. Okay, I clean it up. And you're going to do each individual nail as you go, because you want to make sure it's clean right before you put the nail wrap on. You want to make sure it's dry before you apply. You want to take the round part on the bottom here. That's where it goes to your cuticle, okay? You don't want to put your fingers on that. So what I usually do is I kind of just bend, and see, I kind of roll it up. Can you see what I'm doing? See, see how it's sticking up? I kind of roll it up. I take my cuticle pusher, you can take an orange stick, and you just stick it here. And then what I do is I cut. Obviously you need to size it up. Make sure, if you have long nails, you want to make sure you have the right amount. You're going to cut it in half or wherever however much you need. And then what I do is I hold it by the corner up here after you cut it. Obviously I have mine on already. I am going to make another video actually applying them. This is a quick video. And then you're going to take the wrap like this, okay? See how I'm only touching the top corner there? You want to take it, and you want to find where it's going to go, and you want it to go just above the cuticle, because you don't want, if you go down too far, you're going to be on the skin, okay? And you want to get it right in the center. And I kind of just place it there, okay? I'm not going to do it right now because I already have the wrap on, but you just place it there. Don't put any pressure on it. And then you want to make sure, okay, is it going to fit over both sides? And then I look at it from this angle, okay, and I look and say, okay, is it going to go on, is it going to fit over both sides? Did I put it in the right area? You can move it at this point if it's not in the right spot. That's why we're not putting too much pressure, because you want to be able to lift it up and adjust it if you need to. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take your heater and you're going to put it up to the heat for just a few seconds. As soon as the wrap starts to curl, it's almost like the shrinky dinks, remember those? As soon as the wrap starts to curl, you're good. You're going to take your thumb and you want to use the entire surface area of your thumb, because the more surface area, the better. You will not have any bubbles if you do it this way. Okay, take the entire surface area of your thumb. You're going to start at the bottom here. I'm going to show you on this nail here. You're going to start at the bottom by your cuticle with a lot of pressure, and you're going to swoop up and around and at the top. You're going to start at the bottom again and do it around the other side. You're going to start at the bottom again and go straight up. Now, by using the entire surface area of your thumb, you're going to make sure that there's no bubbles. If you just used, let's say, the cuticle pusher to do it and you started pushing it around, you're not pushing out enough of the surface area to push out the bubbles. If you do get a crinkle, you can lift and pull it out a little bit. Lift and stretch it out, okay? And then pull it over the side. Now what you want to do is you want to bring it up to the heat again, a couple seconds, and now you're going to take your cuticle pusher and you're going to get it really good. Lots of pressure right around the cuticles. This is going to help form the watertight seal that you need. Lots of pressure. And then I do the middle, and then I do the rest of the nail, but I concentrate on the cuticle at this point. Next, what I'm going to do, I do one hand. I don't trim anything yet. I do one hand, and then I'll go back to my pinky as I take the scissors, and I look at it this way, and I trim as close as I can to the nail, because you want to do the least amount of filing. The next step is filing in downward motion. The least amount of that, the better. If you can do none of that, that's the ultimate. Now, when you trim it, if you've trimmed the wrap close enough and you just need to smooth it out a little bit, that's when you take your buffer, and that's why we want a mild buffer, and you just go in a downward motion. You never want to go like this, you never want to go like this, and you never want to go like this either. It's just a 90-degree downward motion. And then you feel it. If it's smooth, you're good. I go right back to the heat one more time, make sure I get that sealed, and just a little bit more pressure on that tip. Voila, you're done. Do the rest of your nails, and then they should last for a good 2 weeks. One more thing I want to mention. You do not want to put your hands in water right after you apply. There is no drying time with Jamberry nail wraps, but the adhesive does need to cure, which takes a few hours, maybe I would say like 3 or 4 hours. I usually just do my nails at night after I put the baby to bed. I get a glass of wine, I watch TV, I do it when I'm watching TV. When I wake up in the morning, they're fine. But you don't want to jump in the pool right after. You don't want to be soaking your hands in the dishwasher, right, in the dishes right after that, because they haven't cured yet. The adhesive just needs to cure. But otherwise, they should last for a good 2 weeks. And I hope that you're really excited, and I hope that you apply correctly. I hope that you use this to your advantage, because I have gone through trial and error. And please make sure to follow one of our safe removal techniques as well. I believe I have 2 videos posted on my webpage, jamberrynailart.com. One of them is the nail polish remover, and the other one's the warm oil removal technique. So otherwise, thank you for visiting, and happy jamming!